There are a number of isomers that can occur around a double bond. I'm drawing the model here because I want you to be able to think of the molecule, be able to move it around in your mind, and recommending starting with the model to aid your thinking there. So right now, this is an alkene drawn in a trans configuration because these substituents are on opposite sides of each other. All right? Now note that if we were to turn this molecule, it does look different, but it is still in the trans configuration. Whether we do it like this, or like this, or even if we flip it like this, it's still in the trans configuration. Even if we turn it like this, the double bond didn't move, no bonds were broken, and no bonds were added. So this is still in the trans configuration here. It does change if a bond is broken. Note now how around the double bond, the atoms, the substituents are on the same side. This is in the cis configuration. If we flip it or turn it, it is still in the cis configuration here. So we have one double bond, and there are two isomers that can be present. We can do this with a little formula of 2n. And n stands for the number of double bonds. This has one double bond, so therefore 2 to the first power equals 2, cis and trans. How about a more complicated alkene that is a diene, meaning that it has 2 double bonds? Again, this is in the this is in the cis configuration, and I'm purposely covering this up because as this molecule rotates and turns, that cis configuration remains. Even if we turn this, it's still in the cis configuration. As we turn around there, no bonds were broken, no bonds were made. Now, this is one configuration of it. Let's leave that on there for right now, actually. Let's look at the other one. This other double bond is also in the cis configuration. Note that if we turn it or rotate it or do anything, because no bonds were broken, no bonds were made, it still remains in the cis configuration. Now, as far as isomers can be concerned, these are both in the cis configuration. So this double bond here can be in the cis or trans configuration, and this double bond over here can also be in the cis or trans configuration. This has two options. This has two options. Fitting with our formula here, this could be 4 different isomers. Cis, 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 trans, trans, cis, or trans, trans, being the 4 different isomers that this diene could take on. Thank you.